Richard I. Fine is mad as hell about the latest memorandum decision of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals.
The panel has succumbed to the cancer of corruption and the criminals in judicial robes.
It affirmed the lower court's decision denying his writ of habeas corpus, keeping him in solitary confinement in the Los Angeles County Men's Central Jail. He's fighting against court corruption, trying to win back his freedom.
What they have done is that they have gone through and they have violated hundreds of years of established judicial precedent that a party cannot be a judge in his own case.
The issue that was considered by the three Los Angeles judges, Reinhart, Trott, and Wardlaw, was whether or not the trial court judge David Yaffe should have recused himself from sitting on a case where he had received illegal payments from Los Angeles County, who was a party to the case. Judge Yaffe refused to step down after Fine moved to disqualify him from the case. Instead, Judge Yaffe sat in judgment over a contempt court proceeding against Mr. Fine that involved himself.
There's no question that this particular opinion is clearly violating the Supreme Court precedent. And the Ninth Circuit is bound to follow the Supreme Court. They do not have a choice. And in this opinion, they are violating the case of In re Murchison, which holds that no man can be a judge in his own case. And here Judge Yaffe was judging his actions in the Marina Strand case when Judge Yaffe was sitting as the judge in the contempt case.
The rulings by the Ninth Circuit have been ridiculed across the country. In fact, the United States Supreme Court has overturned more decisions by this court than any other in the nation. Some refer to it as the Ninth Circuit's court.
There's absolutely no question that the Ninth Circuit is violating the Supreme Court. So if one wants to go ahead and say that the Ninth Circuit is now the Ninth Circus, one may say that that is absolutely correct. But I think worse than that, what is happening is that the Ninth Circuit is buying into the corruption. The Ninth Circuit is going along and literally exposing and allowing 38 million Californians to be subject and remain subject to the tyranny of these criminal judges that are existing in the California judicial system. The Ninth Circuit is allowing the Californians to be stripped of their constitutional rights and to be laid bare for this tyranny to continue to exist as it has been existing for the last 20 years.
In a stunningly extraordinary, unorthodox move, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals has declared their memorandum decision in this case to be unpublished. This appears to violate the 2007 court prohibition against restricting federal judicial opinions. You can read the ruling by clicking on Rule FRAP 32.1 link on our webpage.
It is not to be published, which means that it should not have any precedential value and that no one else has to abide for it.
By designating the memorandum decision to be unpublished, it raises the question of the intent of the three-judge panel of the Ninth Circuit. Is it their intent to bury their action or hide their decision? And why? Especially in light of the court rule that prohibits any court from restricting an opinion as precedent.
So the cancer of the tyranny has now spread into the Ninth Circuit. And basically what it means is that California has got a judicial system that is equal to that of the developing countries and the war-torn countries that the United States is complaining about.
Congressional hearings are to be held early next year before the Judiciary Committee, who will consider judicial recusal guidelines to protect the rights of litigants and to avoid the appearance of judicial bias in cases where judges have received illegal payments or political contributions from parties in cases that come before them. We want to know what you, the viewers, think. Please respond to our survey and leave your comments below. Number 1, do you think the Ninth Circuit Court has deteriorated to the level of a third world country? Yes or no? Number 2, do you think Congress should investigate the corruption in the Ninth Circuit and the U.S. District Court? Yes or no? And number 3, were you aware of the controversies surrounding the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals before Mr. Fine started speaking out? Yes or no? Please be sure to leave your comments below. I'm Leslie Dutton. Thank you.